Hello there, welcome to today's video. Welcome if you're new. My name is Elise, if we have not met yet. In today's video, I am going to be talking about, I have a little list here. 10 ideas, 10 tips, tricks, whatever you want to call it, for surviving the winter, or how I have survived this winter. It's currently, I guess we're getting to the tail end part of February here in southwestern Washington. Our snow, I still see some across the ridge from us, but our snow has pretty much all but melted. We got quite a bit last week, but like my sister, she's located in Arkansas, and they're getting like -degree weather right now, and I think she said 10 to 14 inches of snow, if I'm remembering right. So I do not envy her. Winter is, I believe, my least favorite time of year. But anyways, let's jump into today's video. I have 10 ideas for how I have survived this winter, and I would like to put a quick disclaimer out that this has been probably the mildest winter that we've had since living up here. We moved to this property, our 5 acres here. We live in a 600 square foot tiny home, my husband and I, with our two daughters. They're 5 and 3, and we live fully off-grid. So this has probably been the most mildest winter as far as temperatures and snowfall related, but I do believe that some of the things I'm going to be sharing in today's video have contributed to it being a little bit easier for me to get through. So let's jump in with just 10 ideas for ways that I have kind of survived this winter season. We're at the tail end of it. Spring is right around the corner, so let's jump in. First up on my list is trying new recipes. Now, yes, I'm showing some bread here. This is actually my first loaf of sourdough bread that I've ever made, and you're probably like, what in the world? You've showed so much bread here, but I have showed Melissa K. Norris's rustic artisan bread specifically, and I tried for the first time finally sourdough, and here I'm making with my daughter some sourdough discard Pop-Tarts. They really were good. I did kind of like a lemon glaze on top, and they got gobbled right up. They were really delicious. But making lots of yummy new soup recipes. Soups are so easy and versatile and can be used for large crowds. Like we had some friends over recently, and I made a big pot of stew, and I just learned how to make marshmallows. I mean, those are really fun. But I would say experiment in the kitchen. And next up is decluttering. I mean, it's something that I should have done a little bit more extensively before Christmas time. We had, my daughter's birthdays in the fall and winter, and then Christmas in between. And I did it a little bit, but not as much as I should have done. But right here, you can see me going through my closet, and I got together a decent sized pile. I still have more to go through, but I let my mom and 2 sister-in-laws pick through it. And decluttering really can help, especially it helps me mentally just, have a clean and clear space and less to pick up. But stay tuned for an upcoming video where we will be going through and more extensively decluttering my entire tiny house. Next, we have romanticizing life, or enjoying the season that you're in. And this can look differently for everyone, and it's maybe like a funny thing to think of, but really lighting a candle while you're baking in the kitchen and dinner time with your family. We've been playing orchestra music recently, and it's helped mealtime just be a bit more calm. And yeah, I have my hot chocolate with my homemade marshmallows here, and I'm dancing like a complete weirdo in the kitchen. My husband's been working really late the past couple of weeks and getting home 7 o'clock earliest, 10 o'clock at the latest, and I have just been enjoying kind of time to myself. I put the kids to bed early and jamming out in the kitchen, I guess. My kids think it's funny when they see me do it, but this is for sure a way that I have just, enjoyed those mundane tasks that, dishes and heading into my bedroom here doing laundry. It's not really enjoyable. I'm tired. It's been a long day, but it's better when you have, your afternoon coffee or some music playing or a podcast. And right after I finished a little bit of this laundry, I called my husband while he was driving home. And so it's like, okay, I'm at least getting to catch up with him, and help him stay awake as he's on the road, as I'm waiting for him to get home. But go pick some flowers up at the store. Or maybe just a favorite treat. Find something that you enjoy and do it with a task that is less enjoyable, because it really does just make the days that much sweeter. Next up, we have getting outside. Now, this one is obvious, and I know it can be circumstantial, but getting outside is huge. Like, you're seeing me walk here. This is actually, our driveway is very icy. It was kind of like the snow was melting off, but then it would freeze over again at night. And yes, I have to get outside to take care of our animals, especially, and like the chicken's water was frozen, so I had to make sure to just take water from the house with one of my Pyrex dishes. But getting outside every day and being intentional, getting that fresh air. I'm really sensitive to dust and mold, which we struggle with living in such a small space. We always have struggled with that for the entirety of our marriage, because we've always lived in a tiny house. But we had kind of like some stormy weather here, but after it settled down, it was like, okay, girls, let's go outside and, play in the snow, make a snowman, do some snow angels. And I'm trying to be really intentional about enjoying each and every season for what it is, even if the weather is less than desirable. Well, it has started snowing a little bit again. It's kind of been snowing off and on since last night. We got a couple more inches. It was really dry, powdery snow. But now it's kind of turning wet, like the heavier wet snow. So I'm going to go ahead really quick and get these solar panels cleaned off. TJ is home early from work today. Today's a Friday. It's actually Valentine's Day today. We went out last night for just our normal date nights are on Thursday nights. So we went out last night and got a few special little things for our girls for this morning. But anyways, yeah, he's home early, but he's out tracking a cougar right now, because right across from us, our neighbors, I believe it was 4 nights ago, on their trail camera, security camera, whatever, in their driveway, they had a cougar at 2 o'clock in the morning. And then, was it this morning or yesterday morning? I think it was this morning at like 7:30, the same neighbor saw the cougar at her gate. And so she's literally just like right across the road from us, down a little bit. But anyways, he's out tracking down this cougar. We're gonna see if we can get him, and if not, then we'll just have to contact Fish and Wildlife, I think, and they'll come out, track it with dogs, and relocate it. So we'll see what happens, but either way, that's scary, because it's right across the road, and I have a 3 and a 5-year-old, and, that's not something I want to worry about. We've always known that we have bears and cougars, and I believe it was last summer while we weren't here, our neighbors thought that we had a bear right next to our chicken coop while we weren't home, and their dog was going crazy. So anyways, that's what TJ's doing, but I'm going to go ahead and take care of these solar panels really quick. Yes, you heard that right. There is a cougar out at our neighbor's place. We don't know where it is, but that has definitely contributed to us being cooped up inside more, and that leads me into taking supplements, specifically vitamin D. I just got this one here from Dr. Eric Berg. He's got some great videos here on YouTube. Go check him out. Obviously, I'm not getting outside as much, and I live in Washington State. I mean, come on. I'm probably very deficient in vitamin D, so is everybody. But getting in some vitamin C as well to fight off sickness, and then this Live It Up green powder. I'm not great about taking it every day, but it tastes great. I have the wild berry flavor, but it's just, immune supporting, and it says enhanced energy. I mean, a tired mom of 2 kids, I mean, I could use all the help in that department. Trying to supplement with vitamin D specifically helps with warding off kind of like the winter blues. And also, number 7, self-care. I mean, this can look differently for everyone, and everybody is in different stages of life, has different budgets, and I'm not about to go spend, $75 at a nail salon and have to find a babysitter or something, especially with the weather. It's like, it's too much of an effort. So I'm going to do these $5 Kiss brand stick-on nails, and I should have maybe paired them with a little bit of glue because they didn't last too terribly long. But on the days when I'm really cooped up, yes, I have this little stepper situation. I got it off of Amazon on sale for like $50, and it really does work very well. I'm pleasantly surprised, and I've been implementing more workouts when I cannot get outside. Number 8, moments or events to look forward to. So, like I already mentioned, pairing something with not a task that you're looking forward to. So I actually prepped this. It's hydrolyzed collagen from, I can't remember the brand, but I'll link it. It's chocolate collagen, and then I am just putting in some hot water and heavy whipping cream and making some healthy hot chocolate and popping in a homemade marshmallow. And again, my husband's been working late, and so I am staying up late to kind of have time to myself, but also it's like only 8 o'clock. I'm not quite ready to go to bed, and I'm just trying to find ways to enjoy being indoors more. But then also we do try and get out. I get out several times a week, actually. Like here, we went on our weekly date night, and that has been so important. But I also here, I didn't get too many clips. I went thrifting with a friend, and we got coffee, and I found a few little goodies that I'll have to share with you soon. Number 9, planning a trip. Now, I know that not everybody can do this, and this is the first time that we've been able to do this in the wintertime. If you have not seen this already, I posted a video on our little trip to Leavenworth, Washington. It's a little Bavarian town, and I know that not everybody can do that. It's completely circumstantial, but if you are able to, I would encourage you to plan a trip or something to look forward to like this in the wintertime. And I mean, I know my grandparents love going to Hawaii every winter just to kind of get out of the yucky weather, and they go for weeks at a time. So maybe plan a vacation or a little trip to a climate that is warmer if you struggle in the wintertime. Last up on my list, number 10, is having a craft or a hobby that you enjoy doing. Now, I would say that a hobby I enjoy doing is rearranging things and redecorating in my home. I love switching it up, and maybe that just has to do with being in such a small space. Like I don't have multiple levels or stories or rooms to kind of just, close the door and I don't see for a while. I'm around this all the time, and I mean, I have enjoyed doing this since I was a little girl, though. I would rearrange my sister and I's room all the time. Also, every year, my husband and I have handmade gifts for our family members for Christmas, and this year I definitely did a lot less. Actually, we both did a lot less, but I did hand embroider these monogram sweatshirts for our daughters. They loved them. It's my first time embroidering, so it's something that kept my hands and my mind busy in the evenings. And so if you're able to crochet, knit, sew, quilt, whatever, do some artwork, have something fun that you're working on inside. That is all I have for my 10 ideas on how to survive winter. I hope that you maybe found some of them interesting or helpful and will implement them for the tail end of this winter time, if not to save them for upcoming winters. But spring is almost here. It is right around the corner. I am so excited and so ready. Stay tuned for my next videos where we will be taking down all of my winter decor, implementing some small touches of spring, and also cleaning and decluttering my entire tiny house. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon.